Picture this. You have the six-figure career. The gym routine is non-negotiable. You're kind, attentive, and you believe you are the very definition of a high-value man. You've done the work. You've earned the title. But here's the brutal, uncomfortable truth that keeps you awake at 2 a.m. She still left. She was gorgeous, smart, and everything you wanted. You treated her like a queen. You paid for the expensive dates. You were available. You were the perfect gentleman. And yet, a few weeks in, that spark died. The texts got shorter. The intimacy faded. Eventually, she simply checked out. You ask yourself, what did I do wrong? I did everything right. The painful answer is this. The very things you were taught signal high value are the precise psychological triggers that kill female attraction. The world lied to you about what women truly desire. Your success got you in the door, but your behavior, the 5 mistakes you're making, is what pushes her out. If you're ready to shatter every myth you believe about dating and learn the genuine psychology of attraction, stick with me, because I'm about to reveal the 5 subtle, high-value behaviors that are slowly, systematically destroying your love life. This isn't about being cruel. This is about being high-value authentically. Let's start with the most common and most destructive mistake. Mistake 1. The overinvestment trap. Scarcity signal. You're a producer. You believe that effort equals reward. So you pour effort into the relationship. You're always the one initiating the texts. You're always the one planning the elaborate dates 2 weeks in advance. You're constantly checking in, always making sure she's comfortable. You are over-investing early and often. You think this signals commitment and generosity. Your subconscious says, I'm a provider, I'm dependable. But her subconscious hears a different, far more devastating signal. Scarcity. A man who overinvests aggressively, who constantly chases, signals one thing to a woman's hypergamous instincts. He has no other options. He is terrified of losing this one woman because he believes she is the only one he can get. Think of it like this. If a stockbroker is desperately trying to sell you a stock, calling you daily, lowering the price, what do you assume? You assume the stock is worthless. Your constant, aggressive investment makes you a predictable resource. Women are biologically programmed to seek men who are challenged, who have a mission, and whose time is valuable. When you are instantly and always available, you remove all challenge. You remove all mystery. You become a comfort object, not an object of desire. The fix here is simple, but requires discipline. Match her investment. If she texts you once, text her once. If she plans one date, you plan the next. Never allow your emotional, financial, or time investment to drastically outweigh hers. Let her reach slightly for your attention. That reaching is the foundation of her attraction. The moment she feels she has you completely, she stops working. And when she stops working, she starts looking for the next challenge.
Mistake 2. The validation bank error. Approval is cheap. This is where the nice guy ideology completely crumbles. You've been told to compliment her, to make her feel special, to agree with her opinions. You become her biggest fan, her emotional cheerleader. You shower her with unconditional praise about her beauty, her intelligence, her clothes. You are constantly depositing validation into her emotional bank account. This isn't high value. This is devaluation by saturation. The moment your approval becomes unconditional, it becomes worthless. Why? Because she knows you would say it to any attractive woman who walked by. It costs you nothing. A woman needs to feel special, but she only feels attracted when she has to earn that feeling. When you hand her the prize of your approval for free, just for existing, it signals one thing. You have low standards. You are easily impressed. When you constantly agree with her, you signal that you have no strong frame, no original thought, and no spine. You become a mirror reflecting her own light, not a sun she wants to orbit. The high-value fix? Make your validation conditional. Praise her when she demonstrates genuine character, when she says something truly insightful, when she shows grit or humor. Your compliments should be a rare, valuable currency tied to her actions, not her existence. She has to work for your respect. That work is what maintains attraction. When she says something smart, you say, "That's actually a brilliant take." When she makes a joke, you laugh hard. When she is just standing there looking beautiful, you say nothing. Your silence is more powerful than 100 empty compliments. Hold that thought. If this dose of brutal honesty is shaking up your reality, then you're exactly where you need to be. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Don't let the algorithm hide the next crucial truth bomb from you. We're building a community of men who are done with the lies and ready to own their value. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, let's dive into the third mistake, the one that transforms you from a man of desire into a man of routine. Mistake 3. The hyper-availability fallacy, the predictability killer. You're proud of your communication skills. You answer her texts in 30 seconds. You call her at the exact same time every single night. Your schedule is an open book, and you instantly clear your calendar when she suggests something. This behavior transforms you from an exciting adventure into a predictable landmark. Predictability is the enemy of desire. The greatest driver of human obsession is intermittent reinforcement. Think of a slot machine. The reward is random and uncertain, which makes the user psychologically addicted to pulling the lever. Your attention operates the same way. When your attention is consistent and predictable, she quickly adapts to it. It becomes the routine, the wallpaper. Her brain stops investing mental energy in you. She stops wondering about you. And when a woman stops wondering about a man, she stops desiring him. A truly high-value man has a life mission, a purpose that is bigger than the relationship. His schedule is full, not because he is playing hard to get, but because he is hard to get. His availability is a genuine scarcity. The fix: cultivate a life that is so interesting, so challenging, and so demanding that your time with her is a luxury, not a given. Don't answer every text instantly. Let a text message sit for an hour while you finish a project. Don't be afraid to say, "I'd love to, but I'm busy Tuesday. How about Thursday?" When you are with her, be present. Give her your undivided attention. But when you are not with her, be genuinely absent. This creates the mystery, the tension, and the necessary mental space for her to invest her thoughts, her most valuable resource, in you.
Mistake 4. Seeking her permission, weak frame control. This mistake is the ultimate signal of low masculine value. It's all about frame control. Your frame is your perspective of reality. Your frame says, This is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and this is how the world works. A woman's biology is looking for a man whose frame is strong enough to lead and protect. The low-value man constantly tries to merge his frame with hers. What do you want to do tonight? Is this restaurant okay with you? Do you mind if I watch the game? You are seeking her permission and approval for the direction of your own life. This forces her into the masculine role of the decision-maker, which drains her feminine energy and, crucially, makes her feel like she cannot trust you to lead. She needs to feel that she can relax into your decisiveness. The high-value man has a plan. He makes decisions and then invites her to join him. The fix? Master decisive leadership. Instead of asking, "What do you want to eat?" you say, "I'm taking you to that new Italian spot downtown. They have great wine." Instead of asking, "Is this movie okay?" you state, "We're seeing the new movie at 8. You're not being demanding, you're being decisive. You're inviting her to be a welcomed guest in your life, not the central planner. When you maintain a strong frame, she feels safe and feminine. When you constantly defer, she feels burdened and unattracted. Remember, she is testing to see if she can trust your leadership.
Mistake 5. Failing her subconscious tests. Chasing her validation. This is the psychological showdown. Women are constantly, subconsciously running interest tests on you. She might be a little cold one morning. She might casually mention how attractive her coworker is. She might cancel plans at the last minute with a weak excuse. Most men fail these tests instantly. They react by chasing. "Is everything okay? Why are you being cold? Tell me what I did wrong." By competing. "Oh yeah? Well, my salary is higher than his." Or by pleading. "Please don't cancel. I was really looking forward to it." When you react this way, you are screaming one message: I like you more than you like me, and my happiness depends on your approval. This is the attraction killer. The high-value fix? Remain unbothered. Maintain your frame. When she runs a test, you pass by showing indifference and abundance. The cold test. If she's moody, mirror her energy briefly, then go back to focusing on your work. Do not ask, "What's wrong?" The comparison test. If she mentions an attractive man, you casually agree. "Oh yeah, that guy is pretty jacked. Good for him." Then immediately change the subject to your own interests. The availability test. If she cancels last minute, you say, "No worries at all. I'll make other plans. Text me next week." These reactions signal that your emotional state is independent of her behavior. You are a stable man with options. A man who isn't desperate for her validation is the ultimate high-value man. Let's summarize the painful but liberating truth. Love and attraction are not the same. Love is built on comfort, care, and commitment. Attraction is built on challenge, uncertainty, and the feeling of reaching upward. Most men focus only on love, offering comfort and commitment. They become the nice guy. They become the best friend, and they kill the attraction. The man who creates lasting, passionate relationships is the one who understands how to maintain both. He's caring and supportive, but he's also challenging and unpredictable. He's committed, but he's not needy. True high value is not your bank account. It is your psychological positioning. It is the feeling of genuine abundance, the quiet confidence that you do not need any one woman to feel complete. Stop trying to win her over by doing all the things. Start being the man she feels lucky to have won over. Use this knowledge wisely. The choice is yours. You can continue operating from the nice guy playbook and watch women drift away. Or you can embrace these uncomfortable truths, stop making these 5 high-value mistakes, and transform your relationship dynamics forever. I want to know your take on this. Which of these 5 mistakes are you guilty of, and which one was the hardest truth to accept? Drop a comment below and let's start a real, honest conversation. Your experience could be the breakthrough another man needs.